Hi everybody, welcome to Millgap Farms, Virginia's only USDA certified organic maple syrup farm. And I know that doesn't make a lot of sense, but we do make maple syrup, and that's kind of what we're going to be talking about here today. We're in the kitchen or the bottling room, and here's our filter press. We're having a problem with it, and we think we need to rebuild it. So what we're going to do is we're going to get down here. Let me show you. This is our diaphragm pump, and we're going to pull out the pistons, and we're going to try to rebuild them, put some fresh grease in them, and maybe that's going to help us filter our maple syrup. So come along, let's see if we can get this done. This whole thing is a little bit sticky. The pump hasn't been working quite right for a while, and I've got a break. I don't think we're gonna be able to make maple syrup today, so I'm gonna use that time wisely to get this thing rebuilt. I've done this one time before, and I don't know that I rebuilt it as much as I took it apart, greased it, and put it back together. Today, we're actually gonna put any part in it that's necessary in these pistons to make sure that this thing is working properly. Of course, we gotta get it apart first, right? You might be wondering, why am I wearing all this gear? Because I got outside earlier today and I gotta chill. Right now, I'm freezing. My kitchen's heated, but I'm still cold. Until I warm up, I'm not taking anything off. There we go. Uh-oh. We got balls, okay? Got these two little balls right there. We're gonna set them back there. We don't really need to worry about those. I remember last time doing it, I had to pull that piece off in order to get this piece off so that we could rebuild it. Now, I'm also gonna pull off my air regulator. Let me show you the exact parts that I'm gonna be taking off. They're right here. There's a piston inside of here. So the air will go into here, and then it goes this way, and the baffle moves. Then it goes that way, and the baffle moves. So I believe there's something inside of here that's not acting properly, and that's what we're gonna work on. There's 4 Allen bolts to pull it off. Man, I actually got the right size. You know, the last time we did this, Ledford came over and helped me, and I don't know that he remembers that. It was a couple years back. We're just having all sorts of problems. As it turned out, it just needed to be lubricated. Maybe that's what it needs this time too. We sure have a lot of videos on our channel. I've been making videos now for about 2.5, 3 years. And a big part of making videos enables me to go back when I have to redo something like a pump or our Kenmore Elite washing machine and watch that video to make sure that I can rebuild it or do that same job again pretty easily. Okay, there it is. Free. No, you're not free. Come on, guys. Get these on. 4 Allen bolts. They gotta come out. It's not coming out. There we go. And we're gonna pull it up and see what she's looking like here. Doesn't want to come out. There we go. Oh, look at that. Let me put these down. So we got these 2 pins here. I'm just gonna pull one out. You can see it. I gotta go get a little screwdriver. Got a little screwdriver here. See if we can get this guy out. Yep. This thing might just need a really good cleaning. There's an O-ring there. Let me put this guy back down. Use it as a stand. Uh-oh. I wonder which way it goes back in. I'm hoping that's the way it goes back in. There we go. Yeah, that's the way it goes back in. Let's not shoot that out twice. I'm gonna go get a rag so we can clean the grease off of this thing. I can still feel a moly grease on this from the last time. I got a little rag here. That's my son's wife beater shirt. You need small. We got a little bit of dirt up inside of there. And so we're gonna clean that dirt out, and then we're gonna re-grease it and put everything back together. Good. Now, that right there may need to be removed as well. So we're going to take that apart really carefully to make sure if there's any springs or anything in there that we don't get them messed up. However, before I do that, I'm going to look in the kit to make sure what I have is necessary, or if I even have to pull that apart at all. Okay. Aha! What do you think that is, guys? I bet you that's a cylinder. Well, that's completely different. So it looks like the kit that I've got is the wrong kit. So about the only thing we're going to be able to do is grease everything back up, put it back together. I'm using a thing called Molly Coat. I'll leave a link in the description to it. It's a food grade grease. It's really good stuff. Now we gotta get these little staples, what looks to be a staple, back in there. So there's really two little staples that gotta go in there. And they're pressed out just a little bit, and that tension's gonna help maintain it in there. These are on the bottom, so there's no way that they're gonna come out. There. There we go. All right. All the way back in. For sure, we got grease in there this time. The next thing we need to do is get this part reinstalled. I like to make sure I have them all snugged up before I tighten them up. All right, we got our bolts ready. We're gonna put this on top, and we're gonna put the bolt right on top of it. All right, now we're there. This will be a little bit easier. Or we'll take it a little farther down, guys. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take off this diaphragm and see what it looks like on the inside. Just in case I do have the right kit and that rod's gotta go in here. I don't think it does though. There's nothing wrong with the diaphragm. No, I don't think there's anything wrong, guys. I think diaphragm is good, and I don't think that's the right kit. All right, so we got a crack down to there. I don't think that's a problem. But we're gonna retape it, stick it back in. I've never heard any air coming out of it. So I've been here about an hour. And to be honest with you, I still got a chill. I don't know why, but this morning I wasn't wearing my thick pants and I got kind of cold. Hey, did you guys hear that? That's Ludford. What we're looking for is a steady sounding pumping motion. So I've got two 5-gallon buckets sitting in the sink, one filled with water, one with not. We're gonna turn the pump on and see what it does. I'm gonna turn the audio down so it's not so loud. What we're looking for is that steady pumping noise. If it's going along steady and then it drops, that could be a problem. Hey, look everybody, look, it's working. We're making syrup, the pump is working fine. Thanks a lot for watching our videos, everybody. Do consider giving us a thumbs up. And until next time, God bless you guys.